Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're dialing in from. But anyway, welcome everybody for joining an Indian market opportunity meeting. My name is Irene. I'm the team lead from New Skin Corporation, and I'm very glad to be one of the speakers today to share the great opportunity with you. Before turning full time on New Skin, I was actually in apparel business. The last career I had was the general manager in an apparel trading company in Hong Kong. I was born and raised there, but I finished most of my education in Canada, and I'm now calling Canada or Toronto my home. Okay. And you know what? People may ask, Irene, don't you hate your job and that's why you switched to another career? I'm telling you, I'm totally the other way around. Okay. Because the first job I had, or the first main job I had in Toronto after graduation, was in ski and outwear apparel industry. It was a fun job. Okay, what I did is our company did import and also distribution. So we have to deal with a lot of retailers, retail shops in Canada, and also in USA. And what I did, and my job is to go skiing. Our sales meeting was not held in a conference room, but in a ski resort, like resort in Lake Tahoe, Utah, you name it. And also the marketing job is going to Vegas shows twice a year. Come on, this is a dream job. But you know what? And even I was very young, 25 years old. I talked to one of headhunters. I asked them because at that time, okay, you can tell my age, okay. At 10, that time when I was 25, finance industry start to grow, okay, was kind of like growing. And I asked him, can I switch to finance? And that guy told me that, oh, your experience is only on garment or trading. It's really hard for you to switch field. Oh my God, I was only 25 years old. So I have to get stuck with the same industry for the rest of my life. You know what? But at that time, I can see that job doesn't give me a lot of flexibility. And also the growth is quite linear because like if you talk about a salary increase, I bet, okay, well, at least for me, it's, maximum single digit. So my life achievement, I can easily calculate by a simple Excel. Okay. So after I finished my MBA degree, I went to Hong Kong. So, okay, maybe it's just Canada. So what about Hong Kong? So in Hong Kong, when I first got there, I started my own recruitment agency business. Okay, it's good, but what's different between being an employee and being an employee? Yeah, is I need to invest. Okay, but even for a little company, only have few people, I still need to put up some investment. But what triggered me, or what gave me a second thought, is the scoop. Like I'm running the employment agency business. I can't even do business in China, which is right next door, cross the border, okay, of Hong Kong, okay, because of the license. Okay, so I can see some limitation in my small business. So no matter what, at the end, I joined the apparel trading company in Hong Kong again, and that was my last job. And during the course, I have been, looking for something different, or what people say, opportunity, because I don't have the peace of mind. People may think that, oh, Irene, you are very aggressive people and trying to get like a very luxurious life and you keep searching for opportunity. And I'm telling you, I'm the other way around. Okay. I'm a humble person. Okay. But you know what? I can summarize my a career or my experience into two different sector. The left hand side is a very traditional model, which like just like my employment in apparel company and also my employment agency business. And to the right hand side, it's a new skin. New Skin is a network marketing business. Okay, we collaborate with our partners, our associates to build a business together. It's kind of like franchise, but we don't have to pay franchisees, and also it's online, offline. Okay, and what it offered to me It's I have the freedom to enjoy my humble life. You know what? Money is not my top priority, but the flexibility is something I'm looking forward to because I want to do something I like. Like this is the life. I don't need a lot of money, but I need flexibility to enjoy this life. Okay. Like going hiking, going canoeing, and doing stuff I like with my two little doggies. I don't have kids. Okay. And also to spend time with my core family. My father, mother, my brother, and little sister. And they live in the States, LA and also San Francisco, because the flexibility on time can allow me to see them any time I want, especially when my father and mother are getting old. Okay. I know it's hard to believe, but if you look at the pictures on the right hand side, this is my daddy. He's turning 89 next month. And this is my mother. She just turned 79 last month. Okay. Come on. So, and like to go forward, I would like love to travel with them and just be with them. And this is what New Skin Business offer to me. Okay. Did I, know in and out about the business before I start? No, the other way around. I knew nothing about a business when I started. But when but during the journey, I attend a lot of corporate meeting and also incentive trip. This is like Maldives with my partners, and also Ernest was there too. Okay. And also, like, this is a cruise to Vienna, to a lot of places, Shanghai. Oh my God, you name it. Okay. This is how I learned the company step by step. And just to capture in one picture, New Skin is a company which is over 40 years old. Okay. And also is American listed in New York Stock Exchange. And now we have the scoop. Remember I talked about a scoop? New Skin allow us to work in 50 markets without getting license in each of them. New Skin let us free to do the business in all these markets. And well, you know what? I'm just too excited. And I know you will ask the questions, okay? Yeah, maybe I would like to know more about New Skin, but I don't think people around me would be interested. Let me introduce someone who is not interested with New Skin at all and who's my partner today. Okay, this guy, I just knew him through a common friend of ours just a few months ago, and I'm telling you, when we look for our partner, look for our affiliate, look for our associates in this industry, okay, you may not need to find someone who's interested, but look for someone who's passionate, honest, and cherish their family values. And this is my version or my perspective of Wishworth. There you go. Here's your showtime, Wishworth.
All right. Thanks, Irene, for the introduction. And this is the second time we are catching up live on YouTube. So, my name is Vishwas Acharya. Basically, I am from Canada. Uh, my background is basically banking industry, right? I got 25 plus years into banking. And a couple of years ago, I decided to hang my boots, right? Not that I was not enjoying. In fact, banking, credit cards and debit cards, payments processing, IT, business is my specialty. I was living and breathing because I just love that industry. Having said that, I'm not still out of the industry. I do a lot of research and analysis on the current technology that's in the market, especially when it comes to payments like blockchain and crypto. I am very fond of to know more about the technologies surrounding payments. So I do it for my own hobby, my liking, and also I go and attend and give fire chats lectures on voluntary basis, right, based on blockchain technologies and cryptocurrencies, right. So that's my passion. Having said that, so as Irene said, few months ago I was introduced by a common friend of ours, Thomas, to Irene, and we just briefly talked about this opportunity, right. And needless to say, my first impression, oh, no, not for me. No, not my cup of tea, because I don't know anything about, forget the company, I don't know anything about this product. I don't know anything about marketing, sales, advertising. No, that's totally new. And I'm not into social media, like creating contents, videos, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. No, I am, but I'm not active, right? I only used to use Facebook for catching up with friends, finding friends from my school days, college days, but not a social media. I was not able to even sell myself as a potential candidate for the right opportunity. So I'm kind of camera shy, not so confident. But now, uh, with uh, with the passage of time, I feel, yeah, why not give it a try? Especially when I started attending training in Mississauga in Canada. I got to know a few people who, like me, are totally from different industries. Like some are doctors, some are like from finance industry, some are some other industry. So they are also in this industry for a long time. I just jumped into last 3 4 months, but they are there for decades plus, right? So I said, you know what? If they can do, why I can't give a try, right? So that's why after initial like of hesitation, I said, okay, let me give a try. And that's when I started to know more about, I started reading more about New Skin, right? And I was impressed about New Skin, because not only it's a great company, its ethics and culture and the force for good, like the Vitamil, feeding the hungry children around the globe. A lot of good things they are doing for the community in general, right? It's not like profit only organization. So I said, okay, let me give it a try. And then my personal plans perfectly aligned with the proposed launch of Indian market by New Skin. It aligns with my personal, like, I want to take advantage of both the worlds now. I have less responsibility. I want to stay more here with my near ones and dear ones, and stay on the better part, like in summer in Canada. So this perfectly is a nice opportunity, perfectly fits into my scheme of things. So I'm here now. Let's talk about the opportunity in India, right? India. Why India? I would say, why not India, right? And in the next few slides, we will go through the study done by the New Skin Corporate on Indian market. For the last 8 to 10 years, they have been studying, and they're working closely with Indian officials, the government, and various other agencies to understand the Indian market, the demographics, the demand for personal beauty care products and services, and in general, working with the governments to get the license in which they have not. Okay, so why India? As you know, India and China known for their population, right? What best part of India is, what is the breakdown of that population? We are talking about 65% of people below the age of 35, right? So that's a mind boggling number, right? Imagine after 1.46, 65 are under 35. And when you say under 35, they are like into category of millenniums and Gen Zs, right? And with the recent, like the last decade and a half, the people from this category, they have a lot of disposable income because the economy is growing. As economy grows, the middle class grows, and chunk of this business, I believe, it's into middle class and higher middle class, and even, and of course, the top class, but most of the chunk is between this higher middle class and middle class level. So the opportunity is huge, right? And it is really exciting. But with opportunity and excitement, there are challenges, right? So, but if you compare the risk and reward or challenge and opportunities way more than the challenges, right? So, the current trend of beauty and personal care market in India in the last decade and a half is kind of growing because of this population composition, right? We just saw in the previous slide. There is a growing demand for beauty and personal care products, especially among people around not only age 35, but also between seniors and even teens. Okay, they are very much, because there is kind of a drive to look, feel good, right? They are conscious about their outlook, their because social media, right? They want everybody wants to look good on social media, right? That's the key. So even weight loss management is like kind of people are catching up because they want to look full, feel good. So the potential is huge because of the Gen Z and other segments of the population. So that is another thing of India market is the ever evolving or increasing demand for beauty and personal care products. Next slide, please. Yeah. So this again, this talks a little bit deep into the trends in India for wellness, right? What is interesting to note here is the very first circle on the left hand top is 74%, right? 74% of the entire 1.46 billion people, they believe that supplement is essential over and above your daily intake of meals, right? And out of 74, to the right hand side, so you see 69, they are actually taking supplements to support their immune systems, as to kind of cover up the deficiencies that you don't get into your regular diet. So this is a very exciting market. And by the way, because it is in India, there is a drive in India for the last 4 or 5 years, I would say, and that's the initiative taken by the government, well supported by the people of India, is uh, local for global, right? Make in India. They want everything, whatever that is manufactured should be manufactured from the raw materials sourced out of India. Except for the devices, the new skin devices, which we will touch upon later, those will be imported, right? This slide talks about the BPC. BPC is basically beauty and personal trends in India. Currently ranked fourth globally in terms of market turnover. And as I said in one of the previous slides, the today's 35 under population, they got a lot of disposable income, right? So they have money to spend. There is an urge among those people to look, feel, and live better. Okay, so they don't mind paying high prices for premium products. Okay, so the market is huge, and as I said, the potential is absolutely mind-boggling, and I'm very excited. I'm thankful that I'm just on the cups of exploring this opportunity. Right, the launch, the roadshow is on the 13th, 14th, and Mumbai is on 18th, which I will be attending. Right, so I'm really looking forward to that event. Okay, so this is briefly a slide that tells about what is the potential of Indian market, right? Whatever we saw the numbers, uh, this translates into the actual dollar value in terms of the devices, right? And we have some very exciting devices that will be launched in India, like the Lumi Spa, Galvanic Spa, and of course the very exciting Prism IO. Yeah, that's an exciting product, right? So again, this is the saloon services, which was valued at 11 billion, is expected to double by 2032. So again, it talks about the immense opportunity we have to tap into this saloon services in India. Why new skin? As I said, after being very skeptical for a couple of months when I learned more about the company, right? Their corporate ethics, culture, and what they are doing for the community. It's not only for profit for organization. So they provided so far 850 million meals to people to the hungry children in need, and that's what really touched me personally. And I kind of align with Irene because my personal look into the entire like the whole idea of joining New Skin and giving a try is not about money, but about giving back to the society, right? So by inviting friends, families, whoever are interested, I'm not only giving them an opportunity to use the product, but also as a customer, as a member, to look, feel, and live better. Uh, Infosys. I don't know how many on the call has heard about Infosys, but Infosys is one of the top, I would say, fall in the top 15 or 20 IT services in in the world, right? It's definitely top five in India. And New Skin kind of has tie-ups with Infosys, so that gives you an idea how New Skin is, have their huge plans to tap into Indian market, because today's market in India is all about digital, right? It's all about technology. It's all about apps. So this is where I believe Infosys will help New Skin to make sure that the customers, the consumers, they are able to interact or reach New Skin very efficiently, easily, at the tip of their by developing apps and websites. So this is a kind of a snapshot of how New Skin plans to introduce into Indian market. As I said, come November, they will be launching product basically under three categories: Farm Annex, basically supplemental, right, nutritions; New Skin, the core New Skin skincare products and services; and the Serenu professional glow facial kit. For this is basically for the salon businesses, right? That's for November. Come December, they are going to introduce Prism IO, right? Prism IO is, I was fortunate just before coming to India, I visited the Mississauga New Skin office, and I had an opportunity to test myself using the Prism IO. It's a wonderful device, and I'm very hopeful, and I'm very confident that this device will do well in Indian market. This is basically the products that will be launched in India, categorized by into three categories. On the top is the Pharmanex. Sorry, the top one is the New Skin luxury skincare products and services. The second one is about the Pharmanex, and the third one is for the salon services, right? So I didn't, correct me if I'm wrong. I will launching. I heard in one of the previous meeting around 15 products to start with in India to start with, as a first kind of batch of products, and apart
Yes,
from the
that's
devices.
correct, which
Yeah,
is here,
right. Yeah,
which
yeah,
is here.
exactly. Okay, yeah, that's the product that will be launching. And uh, I have started talking to people in India about the roadshow in Mumbai on 18th, and few people have already showed interest. So I'm looking forward to the event, and I'm looking forward to meet my colleagues who also will be attending that event. So it's very exciting time. Thanks, Irene, and thanks again, everyone, and wish you good luck.
Thank you very much, Wishworld. Thanks for the very, very nice sharing. Okay,
Yeah.
now go back to the last section, which is about the compensation. Okay, as I mentioned about the time flexibility and also the geographic flexibility that we have, and also a continuity of income. So where does it come from? It must come from a very good compensation plan. And the first, but not the least, I would like to talk about the plan for local Indian. That means for Whisper's relative in India or his friends, his network in India. Okay. And for local Indian, the bonus basically divided into three parts. Okay. The first part is when we first sign up. Okay, when you first sign up as a New Skin India direct seller, the first bonus you will get is marketing bonus, which is the difference between the price you pay based on your account status and your customer page. Okay, so for example, if you're a direct seller and your customer pays retail, your bonus will be the retail price less the direct seller price. Okay, so as simple as that. Okay, the second bonus New Skin offer is called development bonus. This bonus rewards you for helping your direct seller and brand affiliate succeed as you keep extending your own customer and direct seller base. New Skin pays you 10 to 25% of your direct seller's personal sales. So it's kind of like a win-win system. Okay. The last but not the least is the leading bonus. Once you reach a brand representative status and above title, you will entitle for leading bonus that rewards you for helping others succeed as you grow. Okay. So what you may ask a question. Okay, this is an illustration of the power of leveraging. Okay. Remember, I talk when I talk about my previous career and work experience and even my business startup experience. There's a point that I cannot get around, which is the linear growth. Okay. But in network business, we're talking about leveraging. We leverage with the quality people in our network. Okay. So take it as an example. Okay. If you are here, okay, you start off with as a mentor position or start off as a shop owner. Okay, you can say if you can help 50 shops. Okay, the shops can be beauty salon, just like what Wishworth mentioned. It could be a pharmacy, it could be a massage spa, it could be a company doing corporate gift. Okay, it could be a social media influencer. Okay, or even someone doing part time. Imagine that these shops, and for each of them, they are making a sales revenue of 125,000 rupee. Then the bonus each shop will get is 37,500 rupee, which is very good for a start without any significant investment. I know you would push me. Yeah, you got to invest. You got to invest. How much you need to get invest is up to you. And I would strongly recommend that you try the product yourself. If you talk about investment, if you count that as an investment, that's all you need to do. Okay. So with a minimal investment, so this is the potential each shop can have. How about you as a mentor? Just like Wisworth. Wisworth said, I don't think I'm in beauty industry and I don't think I can be a social media influencer, but I can train people or lead people to have their own shop this way. Being a mentor successfully nourish 50 good friends or strangers with similar values to successfully establish these shops with this revenue. The total revenue Wisworth make would be 6.2 million rupee. And the bonus that's subjected to that will be 2.1 million. Okay. Oh my God. What do you see? What I see here is a huge opportunity. Okay, and who are eligible? How about I'm not a local India? Can I get involved with the India market and resource and potential? Yes, you can. If you have somebody like Wishworth, who's overseas citizen, somewhere Canadian, Australian, Hong Kong, you name it, okay, American, who's holding also an ID like NRI, OCI, which is Wishworth, okay, if you have a direct partner who is at the same time an overseas citizen and holding an Indian root, then they could be your window and your income or the Indian market income that is built by that Indian eligible leader will be connected to you. Is there a lot of Indian overseas people? Oh my God, a lot. It's all around the world. Just keep fetching out, keep open mind, and they are all around you. Okay, the last questions. What do I need to do today? Basically, if I were you, I would get started because you know what? Getting started in Nu Skin, it's free, completely free. Don't listen to other social media. Joining Nu Skin is free. Nu Skin never asks anybody to buy, a minimum to make a minimum purchase to get an account. No, 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 that's not real. Free sign up, okay, and then unlock your account instantly, and then start to learn, use, and share. Okay, learn the product, learn the business, and start to use the good products. Okay, and share the potential of this business and build your own network. Okay, And remember that, okay? Your downline can be faster than you. Oh, do I need to know everything before talking to people? You know what? Your friend may be smarter than you do, and they may pick it up faster than you. So we can start it all together, okay? But you may ask me a question, Irene. I think you're over excited, okay? Yes, it's a big opportunity, but I would like to take it slow, okay? I would like to do more research about it, and I would like to study more about it, or maybe ask around. Okay, the least thing I suggest you to do is ask other people who has never been successful in New Skin, because they would say no. Okay, and also a lot of big decision, they all start from kind of like a miserable. Okay, just like buying a property. Have you ever stayed in that house before you make a purchase on that property? Hey, come on, it's over 1 million US. You never lived there. Are you sure? You're not sure, but you purchase it. Whether you like it or not, yeah, you will know after you purchase it and live there for a couple of years. Okay, so a lot of big decision in our life is like that. But Irene, it's too much risk. You know what? This is the most risk you're facing. This is my mother and my father. As I mentioned, my father will turn 89 next month, and my mother just turned 79 last month. And they have been taking supplements. And of course, good dietary and also exercise, and also seeing doctors, always do checkup. Okay. And you know what? The worst thing in New Skin is if you have been running this business and ending up, I don't like it and I want to, drop it and it's not successful. What would happen? You become healthy and beautiful, and so as your family. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up and then join our next meeting to learn more. Okay, it is the best timing ever, and I hope everybody can seize the opportunity. And remember, it's driven, our team, especially our team, our result is driven by leadership. Okay. So join us to our team. Okay. And I'll see you in our next meeting. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay.